Did you know that the English language, despite its vast vocabulary, didn't always have a word for the color orange? In fact, before the fruit arrived on English shores, people referred to the color as yellow-red or geolu-red in Old English. Such is the fascinating and dynamic nature of the English language, a linguistic tapestry woven with threads from numerous other languages and cultures. English, a member of the West Germanic language family within the larger Indo-European language family, traces its roots back to early medieval England. Its speakers, known as Anglophones, emerged from the migration of the Angles, an ancient Germanic people, to the island of Great Britain. From these humble beginnings, English has grown into the most spoken language on the planet. This is largely due to the global influences of the British Empire, and later, the United States. It's the third most spoken native language after Mandarin Chinese and Spanish, and the most widely learned second language. More people speak English as a second language than as their first. English is an official language in 59 sovereign states, including India, Ireland, and Canada. It's the de facto language of diplomacy, science, technology, international trade, logistics, tourism, aviation, entertainment, and the internet. English accounts for at least 70% of all Germanic language speakers, and as of 2005, there were over 2 billion speakers worldwide. The evolution of English can be traced from Old English, which emerged from a group of West Germanic dialects spoken by the Anglo-Saxons. Late Old English borrowed extensively from Old Norse, another Germanic language. Then, Middle English borrowed words from French dialects and Latin. Despite the heavy influence of Romance languages in its vocabulary, English remains firmly rooted in the Germanic branch because of its grammar, phonology, and most commonly used words. English is part of a dialect continuum, most closely related to Scots, Low Saxon, and Frisian languages. It belongs to the West Germanic group of the Germanic languages, originating from a Germanic tribal and linguistic continuum along the Frisian North Sea coast. These languages evolved into the Anglic languages in the British Isles and into the Frisian languages and Low German, Low Saxon on the continent. From Old English, the language evolved into Middle English, which in turn evolved into Modern English. Dialects of Old and Middle English also developed into a number of other Anglic languages, including Scots and the extinct Fingalian. In summary, the English language is a complex, evolving entity that has grown from a small group of West Germanic dialects to the most spoken language in the world. Its history is a testament to the influence of global migration, empire, and cultural exchange. Despite its massive vocabulary and extensive borrowing from other languages, it remains firmly rooted in the Germanic language family. Whether you're a native speaker or one of the billions of people who speak English as a second language, you're part of a linguistic tradition that spans centuries and continents.